right, so here we are with country singer Jeremy Bowman. Now, you were just telling me something kind of interesting while the cameras were showing commercials.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
That was supposed to be between you and I.
No,
but
no,
go
no.
ahead.
This needs to be shared, okay? You need to share. Okay, so here's something that's very interesting. You're not a typical country singer. I mean, you do like Garth Brooks, and you have your, country music that you like, but you've mostly been a fan of a lot of other types of music.
I have. I mean, I've always listened to more like funky kind of music. Matter of fact, we were speaking to George Clinton about doing something on one of our tracks because I just love, funk music.
Cool.
Earth, Wind, and Fire and that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
So when I sat down with Johnny Garcia, that was one of the first conversations we had about making this album. He said, well, what do you want to do? We need to make this music yours, your own. I said, well, I like funk music, man, so let's make it funky. And he was like, funky country? All right, let's do it. So I think it has that little bit of a edge to it, a little different, and I think different is good,
Yeah.
So
That's definitely cool.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. But that's something that I think people should know about you is that you don't really come from a country background, really. And you're not your typical country singer, but you decided to do this country music, this country album, and it's a really great country album.
Yeah, I mean, I've been listening to country. I don't want to say that I don't listen to it. I mean, I've listened to Garth since probably the mid '80s, late '90s.
Yeah.
Love all his stuff, so I followed his career.
Yeah.
But
you like things like Duran Duran and like these other.
Oh yeah, my
like
cell
that-
phone's filled with a bunch of bad '80s pop music. I
Yeah.
mean, if I go out for a jog or something, it's it's like Depeche Mode, Duran Duran, Culture Club.
That's so cool.
So, yeah,
I mean, that's
you
great
know.
music, So.
Sure it is.
But that's what I thought was really interesting about it is that you sort of got discovered by this major country producer, and then went into and do this whole country album, and it's really amazing because it's a great album. I mean, it's great. It's a great song, the new one that you've released. I know people can't hear the rest from it yet, but they will. They will soon.
Yeah, we've got some other cool tracks on the album. There's a few that were written by Bridget Tatum, who writes for Jason Aldean. She wrote a monster hit for him a few years ago called She's Country.
Nice.
She's country. Yeah,
Good.
that song. So anyway, from her cowboy boots to her down home roots, she's country. I like that song. So,
That's
but
good.
Bridget is amazing. She's an amazing writer, and she's got 2 tracks on this album. So I
Cool.
can't wait for people to hear them.
Well, neither can I. I'm glad you're on the show so people can find out about it.
Yeah, thank you.
So what advice do you have for other people that want to get into music, like to sing and to perform?
I would say the biggest thing is just do it because you love it and for no other reason. Just do it. Doesn't matter. I mean, to me, I don't care if I'm singing in front of 10,000 people or at a corner bar singing in front of 5. I mean, so for me, that's what it's about, is the music.
That's very cool. Now let's say there's someone that's never performed in front of any place. What should they do?
Karaoke's a good start.
Yeah.
That's good. So, yeah, I mean, seriously, I love the karaoke. I mean, if there's karaoke around, you can't keep me off the stage. I love to just, but I try to sing things that are, things that I wouldn't typically sing. Dean Martin,
That's perfect.
Yeah,
You could totally sing that.
I try.
So get out there and do some karaoke, and if you love singing, and then what?
And then find a wonderful producer like Johnny Garcia in Nashville.
That was amazing. That was like a total.
That was a stroke of luck. Yeah,
that was totally.
That was like meant to be lightning bolt. It's like winning the lottery.
Yeah.
Really. So.
Did you ever go to like school for singing? Did you ever get lessons?
No, I'm a big shower singer.
Wow.
So
I called it.
A lot
See?
of practice
Did you
going
see that
on
earlier in the show. I was
shower.
like, what are those showers? Because like it was talking to me.
Yeah. So.
So really, you never went and got any vocal coaching or anything like that?
No, nothing like that. No.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I have 3 children. My daughter Layla is an amazing singer.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 14.
Very cool.
Yeah. Now she has expressed interest in singing lessons. But I don't think she needs them. She's got an amazing voice.
Well,
So-
I don't necessarily think you have to always have a teacher. I mean, sometimes teachers teach you how to do things very differently than what you would have done actually
Yeah.
on your own.
This is true.
So it's not
Yeah.
always a good thing.
I agree. Just get out there and do it. You know, that would be my biggest, you know, so.
And is she your oldest?
No, I've got a son, Ford, who's 19, and another son that's 17, Gavin.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I also have teenagers, so.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How old?
Twins that are 17, and well, my oldest is 20 now, so. Yes.
Fun.
Yes.
Fun age.
But it's cool to be able to go out and like even, you know, have your kids see you do your art, and I think it's awesome, and inspiring to them as well.
Yeah, they came to the last rehearsal in Nashville, and they don't typically see me on stage.
What did they think? What did they say?
They don't say much. They're just like,
Cool, Dad. Whatevs.
you got it. Cool. So what'd you guys think?
Yeah.
Cool. That was
Yeah.
better.
They look on their phone. Just kidding.
Yeah, pretty much. You got it.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
I think it's a great experience for them. So,
Yeah.
well, we have to wrap it up. We're running out of time,
Oh,
but
darn.
it has been so cool to have you on
I
the show.
thought this was going to go on for like another hour and a half.
Too bad we don't have it, but we will definitely have to have you back later.
Yes,
again,
please. That
After
would be
you've
wonderful.
released more of your music and
Yes.
everything else.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
I hope you guys like the new song and the new music video as well. Thank you so much for watching my interview with country singer Jeremy Bowman. You can always watch the show, The Red Booth, every Saturday night on U2 America, all over the country on national cable. And you can always tune in here to our YouTube channel and subscribe and get all the latest interviews.